Day 13, and here I am, still in the middle of paradise. And you know what? I love doing these videos in the morning because here I am, my hairy face and my not so hairy head, because I have no idea what's going to happen in the day. I mean, yesterday was wicked. I woke up finding out it's Lord Buddha's birthday, so I went and got myself a little tiger's eye, thinking about the game that I play a lot called Bag Chow, that's it, I think. And then you know, I went for a nice walk, you know, braved it, and I would say I'm about 90% better now, 80% better, and yesterday I was about 60% better. We went for a nice walk, and then after this walk went down to Namche. That was nice, got a bit of Wi-Fi, contacted all my loved ones, and then there's another accident, by the way, that's why you hear helicopters. And then afterwards, let me think now, walked on a bit more, got down to here where I am now, and played volleyball, which we did well in. Well, not so well because we lost, but I liked what I did. And then played football, which was just crazy, man. But anyway, I'm sure you'll see some highlights of what happened in the football and the volleyball. And then these guys sprung a surprise party on me, because it's my birthday, by the way, you know. And yeah, it's a bit documented. It's just, I'm just really blown away, you know. I think the surprises that you get in life are there for reasons, you know, and you just got to accept in that. Well, I think what I've got to learn or accept is that you're going to take all walks of life, all sorts of people who will come to you for different reasons, and never judge, always accept, because you know what, there's always love. You can always believe in that, you know. People will always love you for who you are, and I really do appreciate it. So I wonder what's in store today. Well, look, there's a helicopter. Damn, he's close. So that shows you what's going on daily. I could have had one of them, but I decided to do things in style and be the horseman, you know. I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things, man. I have no idea what's going to happen today, so let's see. Eh? It might be really boring. So, over and out. And now we're off. The last trek. In some ways, I think, thank God. In some ways, I think.
Hey, Morgan.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, good. Every step is a step closer to a hot shower.
You bet.
And one that doesn't smell funny or have bad pressure or that I have to pay
Just
for.
to feel clean.
Yeah.
You know, not to have to pay to feel clean. Can you believe that? It's madness, but it's all part of the experience, right?
It is. It is. Learning your comfort zone.
Yeah.
How to deal with yourself when you're out of your comfort zone.
That's right, and that's what I've learned a lot. Especially being sick and then coming back to be able to even walk with you now.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I couldn't do that before, you know.
Bouncy ball.
Huh?
I said you're a good bouncy
Oh,
ball.
I try.
Bounce back.
So do you.
Or we're just trying to capture like the last few moments of the group. Yeah. You know, like
Oh, the best love.
Yeah. Beautiful.
yeah. Cabbage. Oh, really? Okay, you're right.
We've got about another hour and a half now walking, and that'll be our final trek, I guess, today. So I'm just showing you the morale of everyone. Place is packed to flies. Everyone's just really relaxed. It just feels like a walk in the park, to be honest with you. We're all friends out together and it's been nice. So just paid my bill and I ain't got much money left. And we're just gonna get ready to walk again at a real slow pace. I mean, I think some of us even had some rum and coke. So that's a big difference. We were at this day last year, this day last week in this same place. We were all tense, ready to go, and now it's very different. Yeah. Pamela, you can wave back as well, you know.
Momo will be.
Hi. So let's see how it goes. Well, now I'm coming to the end of the Sagamata Natural Park, and this officially is going to be me coming off Everest. So yeah, I've done it. I made it. And each step that comes up, I'm coming off Everest and into the town of Lukla. I don't know who the music's for, but push it good. Oh, that'd be great. Yes, please. Finally made it.
Woohoo!
Thank you. So we're back in Lukla where it all started, and this is our room.
Cheers!
Yeah, this is how it looks, and that's downtown Lukla. I'll just do a quick film in here. Look how it looks. So, I guess we're back in civilization, yeah? Yeah, I guess, because where we've been, and the state of the toilets, and the state of the sinks. In fact, some places didn't even have a sink. In fact, some people didn't even have a bowl. Anyway, besides that, I'm not ungrateful. I'm really happy with things how they are and how this place looks. But yeah, in a weird way, I'm missing all that nastiness. But then I guess that nastiness made me appreciate this goodness. So that's me. Over and out. Disappointed. But I rode the horse, so that makes me the only brother on a horse. And my small amount of hair on my head. That's me, over and out. So we're still on day 13, and I thought I would reflect a little bit on things I can remember. It's been nice. I guess until I saw some black guy downstairs, and it's cool, you know. I'm not racist or anything like that. It's just I thought I was the only black man here in Nepal, and I thought I was the only black man here in the Himalayas, and you know, trekking and that. But maybe other black people do too. Don't know. But it wasn't any other black people mashed up on the back of a horse like me. And I guess, you know what, that's something to be proud of. Because, you know, I rode it like a king. You know, anyway, I had a small freshen up in the bathroom. And it was all good. It took about 2 hours, really, because it's ice cold and you got to pay for heated water. And I'm not sure if I really want to do that just yet. So I thought I'd have a shave as well, as you can see. But then my razor fell down the back of a sink. In fact, I'll show you now. And I tried to reach for this thing, you know. I mean, look, this is my bathroom. Oh, there's my shower. I needed that. So anyway, it fell down there, yeah. And if you look in there, I mean, I don't know what kind of creatures are down there, but it fell down the back. And I can't bloody reach it. And it means I've shaved just only half of my head. So basically, I'm not going to show you the back of my head. In fact, I don't care who sees the back of my head live, because they might just think that's how I grow my hair. But at the moment, you can see here's cool, I think. Here's cool. And here's alright. But when I was reaching over, that's when it went. But anyway, besides that, you know, I think in life there are worse problems than that. So, if we reflect, it's been a long journey. And I mean mentally, spiritually and physically as well. The physical side, I guess, yes. You know, you can train for it, but I don't know how to, in honesty. I go to the gym regular, and you know, I've done other things in the past. I've done Kili, I've done, you know, Machu Picchu. So, you know, I could say, yeah, I've done that. But then when it came to doing certain things here, I was a bit puffed, tired, out of breath. And I was wondering why, you know, but then it's altitude. As you're going higher and higher and higher, the things that you might take for granted at home, like going up and down stairs at home in your altitude, yeah, it's fine. Try it here. Well, look, just try it. So the fitness side of things, yes, it's a test for everybody. The food, it's a test for everybody. Try and eat plain. Spirituality is when you meet people who are different to you and how they think and what they believe in. Maybe you might be Buddhist, maybe you're not a Buddhist, but I certainly met a real cool guy who was a Buddhist, Pasang, who's our leader. And he told me a lot of stuff about Buddhism that made me think, interesting. I mean, I'm just cool. I was brought up as a Catholic, but I'm very open-minded because I respect all faiths. So, you know, you've got your mind, you've got your body, and you've got your spirit. So if we look at the mind, I mean, the mind is very, it's interesting because maybe certain things are presented to you in such a way for you to learn from things. Maybe I got sick, which I'd say on this trip, I don't want to just focus on that, the only thing, but maybe I got sick on this trip to learn about people, allow myself to be vulnerable, allow myself to say, can you help me please? You know, and I need you, and please wait for me. Man, these things were difficult for me, trust me. But maybe on this trip, I needed to do these things, not just for the trip, I'm just talking about life. I can allow other people in my life to do things for me, you know, because I guess I could be a control freak, which I've blamed other people for being, but not realizing that maybe I am as well, you know, because you get older, you need help, you need community, you need love. And, you know, I've always thought I've got that, but then maybe I push it away, so therefore I don't think I have it. But now I know. So what other things can I reflect on? Yeah, it's nice meeting like-minded people, meaning the people on this trip, who probably might do an intro anyway a bit later. I never will bump into them and hang out with them. We're all different ages, groups and sizes and colours, you know. But we're here. And being here is what we've all got in common. So we can all hang out, we can all talk, we can reflect, we can have different points of view, and it's really nice and interesting, you know. So, you know, it's like a big networking thing, I guess. Yeah. But at the same time, you know, it creates a nice harmony, you know, a nice something special, something that maybe you can't put words to, you know, because each group is different. But the fact that you can have something in common that maybe in 10 or 15 years time, even 100 years time, I could speak to my man Morgan, right, who's not here right now. I think he might be back in a minute, and say, yo, it's Marcus, remember we did the Everest base camp? And he'll remember everything bang on, because we had that experience together, you know. So it is important to, I think, in life, to get out of your comfort zone and go out and look into things a bit different from the day-to-day monotonous things, the 9-to-5s, the fact that you've got to pay your mortgage. I'm not saying don't pay your mortgage, or you've got to pay your rent. You know, the fact that you've got to do this is the priority. No, put some money aside, you know, save up, rough it up if you have to, because this isn't exactly fancy, trust me, you know. So rough it up. I mean, there's even a couple here who've been together since December, and we're in, what, May now, you know. I mean, I think that's really roughing it up, man, because they have been sick. And, you know, the sights that he's probably had to see his missus in, and the sights he had to see him in, and how the bed must smell, man, they're good. But hey, you know, each to their own. Me, that's not happening. I'm going to make sure I'm washed and I'm clean before you see me. But what if I'm vulnerable and I need help? That's how it goes, you know. But and I keep saying but I think that's probably my sort of cop-out sort of word, or my breath word, or my thinking word, or whatever. But it's just one of those things. I'm really chilled. It's nice to be chilled and away from, I'd say, the 9-to-5. I don't do a 9-to-5. But it's just, we live different in the West, and we have different expectations, and it's cool. But if you just take yourself out of that comfort zone and do something very different, you know, I mean, I've only done it 16 days. I'd say do the same 2 weeks, maybe do even longer, do 21 days, you know, plus. And really just take up everything that you can of your senses, see everything, and, you know, hear everything, and then just get that feeling in your spirit. It really grows you. And it grows you so much that it can change your life, you know? It can change your life. So you stay there and change your life, or stay with your life as it is. I know what's happening for me. But until we speak again, which will be very soon, over and out. No, wait.
That's all right. Ready?
Walk in the middle. In the club of Camp Everest Base Camp. Maybe not.